Lesson 56. Verbs. Well, Catherine, we already covered a lot of this in the previous lesson on subjects. It's actually a little bit hard to talk about the subject of a sentence without talking about the verb because they're connected.
Right.
So we addressed both of these issues in the last lesson. But just for practice, let's take another go at this. The subject is the word in the sentence, the noun in the sentence that's doing the action or being something.
Mm-hmm.
And then a verb is a word that shows action. And that action can be physical activity or it can just be, being something, a verb of being.
Right. And so the subject is the noun that is doing the action. The verb is the action itself that is being done.
Exactly. So let's try to recognize those in these exercises. In number 1, she is the subject. And what is she doing? She's walking. So the activity is being communicated by the word walks. That's the verb. And then she is the subject because she is the one doing the action.
Right. And in number 2, car is the subject. And then is the verb. And that's one of those verbs of being or linking verbs. As you mentioned in the lesson, that's another way to say verbs of being. So car is the subject, is the verb.
In number 3, the word I is a pronoun, and that is the subject of the sentence. And the verb is the word see. So I see, that's the subject and verb. And as a bonus, I'll tell you that the word quarter is the direct object. That's the target of the action being performed.
And then number 4, he is a pronoun, and that's the subject. And then bought is the verb.
That's another action verb, right?
Yes, exactly. And actually, trumpet is the direct object of the action.
In number 5, Sam is the subject. Loves is the verb. That's an action verb. In number 6, they is the subject. Swim is the verb. That's an action verb. In number 7, the books is the subject. And then are is the verb. That's just a verb of being. In number 8, I and called. Called is an action verb. Number 9, China produces. That's the subject and verb. Number 10, dog and barks. Dog is the subject. Barks is the verb.